Join me as I take on my biggest fears head-on and see if I can conquer them all in just one day. Fear, it's something we all experience at some point in our lives. It's a universal feeling that can be debilitating, paralyzing, and downright scary. And yet, it's something that we often try to avoid or hide from. But today, I want to talk to you about the impact that fear can have on our lives. When we let fear take control, we can miss out on opportunities, relationships, and experiences that could change our lives for the better. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, these are just a few of the common fears that hold people back from achieving their dreams and living their best lives. Think about it, how many times have you let fear stop you from pursuing something you really wanted? How many opportunities have you let slip away because you were too afraid to take the leap? I know I have. We all have. The truth is, fear is a natural part of life. It's a natural response to uncertainty or perceived danger. But it's what we do with that fear that matters. Do we let it hold us back, or do we face it head-on and push through? When we let fear control us, we can become stuck in a cycle of anxiety, self-doubt, and negativity. We can become trapped in a life that's less than what we deserve. But what if we could flip that script? What if we could take control of our fear and use it as fuel to drive us forward? What if we could harness the energy of our fear to push us towards growth, towards change, towards a life of purpose and fulfillment? I want to share with you a story about someone who faced their fears and came out on top. Sarah had always been terrified of public speaking. She would get sweaty palms, a racing heart, and would often avoid speaking up in meetings or social gatherings. But one day, she decided that she'd had enough. She started taking small steps towards facing her fear. She began speaking up in small groups, then gradually worked her way up to larger audiences. It wasn't easy, but she persisted. And you know what? She became one of the most confident and charismatic speakers I've ever met. There's the story of David, who was terrified of heights. He would avoid going on hikes or climbing mountains, even though it was something he desperately wanted to do. But one day, he decided to face his fear head-on. He started with small exposure therapy, looking at pictures of mountains, watching videos of people hiking. Gradually, he worked his way up to going on short hikes, and eventually, he climbed his first mountain. The sense of pride and accomplishment he felt was overwhelming. There's a common thread that runs through these stories. It's the willingness to face fear head-on. It's the willingness to take control of our fear and use it as fuel to drive us forward. When we do this, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and potential. We open ourselves up to growth, to change, and to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Here's the thing, fear isn't going anywhere. It's a natural part of life. But what we can do is learn to confront it, to overcome it, and to use it as a catalyst for growth. When we do this, we can unlock a sense of confidence, of purpose, and of fulfillment that we never thought possible. So, I want to leave you with a powerful insight. Fear isn't something to be feared. It's something to be faced, to be overcome, and to be used as fuel to drive us forward. When we do this, we can unlock a life of purpose, of fulfillment, and of growth. In summary, overcoming fear is a critical step towards success and fulfillment. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So, I want to leave you with a challenge. What's one fear that you're willing to face head-on today? Share it with me in the comments below, and tell me how you plan to overcome it. And if you're looking for more inspiration and motivation, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing more stories of people who have faced their fears and come out on top. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.